Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at how to record your classical guitar with only one microphone and how to turn that one microphone into two. So let's get into it. So in a perfect world, we'd all have a nice stereo pair of microphones to record our classical guitars with, but most of the time this isn't the case. Now usually due to a tight budget, most people start out recording with only one microphone, myself included. Using only one microphone can give you a lot of practice on where to place the mic when you're recording classical guitar. You'll really get to see how moving the mic right or left or forward and back can really affect the tone of the guitar in the recording. So I usually have two go-to options with where to put the mic. You can either put it to the player's left closer to the fretboard, which will give you more high end, but also increase the likelihood of noise or string squeaks. Or you could put it to the right of the sound hole, almost directly in front of the bridge. To me, this gives the warmest sound and most well-balanced, while also avoiding some of those nasty string squeaks, which are very time-consuming to edit out in post. This is also how I would mic a guitar using a stereo pair, and you can check out my video on that in the link below. Alright, so I'm in my DAW and I have one of the tracks pulled up. In this case, it's the bridge recording. And I have two plugins loaded. I've got my reverb plugin, which in this case is an IR reverb from Waves, which sounds a little more realistic, but you could use a stock reverb or anything that comes with your DAW. And then this is the free plugin from iZotope called Ozone Imager 2. You can download this free from their website. Now first I'm going to play the track totally dry so you can hear how it sounds just straight out of the microphone. Alright, so you can hear it sounds pretty small and kind of lame. Like it was recorded in a bedroom studio, which it was. So now if I turn on the reverb, you get a little bit more of that space back. Now the only problem with that is it still sounds kind of small because it's a mono one mic recording. Now when I open up the Ozone plugin, you're presented with a couple controls and a metering system. So the metering just tells you how wide the stereo image is, and then you're presented with width and stereoize. I usually just click the stereoize button and leave it at 6 milliseconds. You can increase this if you want, but it sometimes leads to kind of weird artifacts in the sound. You also have two options. I usually go with the first option, it just sounds a little more natural, but feel free to play around with that. And then you have a width knob, which increases the width of the stereo image. So it simulates how far apart you would put your stereo pair microphone. So first I'll play it without the plugin, and then flip it on and off. And you can see it sounds better already. It sounds closer to a more natural recording that you would get in a concert hall. Now I'm just going to play around with the controls so you can kind of see what they do, and then flip back and forth between the modes. Well, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. So I'll see you guys next time.